for you chosen ones out there. And like I said before, you know that saying, many are called, only a few will be chosen. Only a few will choose this path, this destined path. Okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope all of you guys are doing okay and hanging on in there. All right, so I wanted to jump on here real quick to give a healing message to the collective at this time. So this will be a collective message. So if it resonates, it resonates, and if it doesn't, then it just doesn't. Okay. All right, so what I'm getting you guys for during this time, it's a lot happening. Okay, it's a lot going on depending on where you are in the stages of your journey, right? But it's definitely like not necessarily go time, but it is now time to start applying what you have learned thus far on your journey. Meaning, like, what have you become aware of, all right, when it comes to perspectives. Okay, when it comes to perspective, we're raising our consciousness, like you know, like at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's what's happening. In order to raise your consciousness, you have to be able to look at things differently. Okay, changing our mindset. Okay, so it's like what we have learned. Okay, we're spiritual beings. You know, our thoughts are more powerful than what we realize. You know what I mean? Like, you know, working out your heart space really can open up another level or another lane of guidance than your mind can, specifically at this time, because there's a lot of healing that's taking place in just on the world. Okay, in the world, there's a lot of healing that is taking place, you guys. Remember how I was always talking about like doing this reading for this year, 2023, the number 7. Okay, it's a very spiritual time. It's a very you're going to start noticing a lot of more people are going to be waking up to their, you know, waking up to different aspects of themselves, you know, on their own, going through their own spiritual awakening and, you know, realizing certain shit, you know what I mean? Like that's being revealed. It's a lot that's happening. Okay. But what I got was now is the time to start applying what you have learned. So this has everything to do with the mental. But I also got that this tough cycle, right? This challenging cycle is ending, okay? And it's ending because the individual soul is going to choose to start looking at their life in a different perspective. Start looking at themselves in a different perspective. Like you're going to start to go with the more positive shit. Pretty much. It's real simple. It's real simple, you guys. If you really sit back and like look at it, it's really as simple as you have to change from a negative mindset into a positive mindset. Like this is simple, but it can be challenging to do. But that's really the key. That's the solution to whenever you're feeling some type of way about something. It's changing your mindset. It's changing how you are viewing it, because however you are viewing it is going to determine not only what you continue to see, but what you continue to feel about it as well. It's taking us into the next level of our power in a way, you know, where we really realize that we have a little bit more influence in what happens in our reality that we are creating, because we're creators out here. Okay? In other words, it's almost saying like what y'all have created so far, that ain't it. It's not. Take a look around. It's just not it. Okay? You gotta try to look at things in a different way. That's what it's saying. Okay, but what I was saying was I definitely got the message that it's like a tough cycle is ending because the soul is going to be choosing to start applying what they have learned about the way that they think. You know, your thoughts control how you feel. Therefore, how you feel control the actions or the reactions that you put out. Boom, because whatever energy you put out is what you are asking to receive in return. Okay? So this cycle is going to be about applying it. So that's why it's like the end of the cycle of the tough cycle is ending. For some of us, not everybody, y'all. Okay. For those, like I said, that choose this, it's going to be ending because your mindset, you're going to be focused more on the positive about yourself, about your life, about just really everything. Yes, it's a process in getting there, but it's like having that intention. And as you have that intention, like the energy is going to flow behind it, right? So your shit is going to start to switch up in a more positive way. You're going to start noticing that, you know, doors are going to start opening up and things are going to become more settled and more just flowing in a way. Okay? That's what I got. So I wanted to do a quick reading on that message for the collective at this time. All right? Give me 4 cards, please, for the collective. 4 cards. I'm going to shuffle. All right, so we have confidence is your key to success. Absolutely. Look at the bigger picture. A new start is coming. Absolutely. And you're very close to achieving your goal. Wow. Exactly. Exactly. Wow. Bottom of the deck, prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. I mean, very positive energy. This is. Now, with this confidence is the key to your success. I'm telling you right now, okay? It's definitely a little shaky out here. It's a little shaky. You guys definitely could be feeling like just, some of you guys could be feeling stuck. Some of you guys could be feeling bored. Some of you guys could be feeling the energy of just blindness. You know, some of you guys could be feeling frustrated, you know. But having confidence that you are connecting to your higher self, to God, source, however you look at that energy. You are connecting more with your soul. So having confidence that your soul knows the way. You know what I'm saying? This is also a time connected to what we've been doing with practicing surrendering, right? This is like, it's now time to like trust the surrender. You know what I'm saying? Part of the process. So confidence, having confidence that at the end of the day, I'm all right. At the end of the day, I'm going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of, about yourself. That type of like worthy thinking about yourself. All right, so let's see here. Clarify these cards, please. I'm going to show. Prosperity lies ahead. Nurture, yes. Guarded. The Ace of Swords. Boom. There it is. Wow. And the Wizard. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at this. Bottom of the deck. Destined path. For you chosen ones out there. And like I said before, you know that saying, many are called, only a few will be chosen. Only a few will choose this path. This destined path. Okay? Path of the soul's journey and purpose. Previously selected lessons for soul's growth to navigate in your lifetime. It's like following your soul's path versus, I didn't really say your own because it's really both, right? But your own, especially at this level of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? No fault, no blame, nothing like that. You know what I mean? But it's just more like, you know, trust. But there's definitely some guarding yourselves or ourselves at this time. This is in the obstacle position, okay? Being guarded, like not trusting the plan. You know, that can bring you like, it can, some of you guys could be feeling a sense of like floatiness or just, like I said, blah, because you've connected with your higher self to a certain level. You know what I mean? So when you back up off of that, it can feel floaty. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm trying to, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Closed off, things yet to be revealed, brace, cautious, muted, okay? Have it with, look at the bigger picture with the full moon in Sagittarius. I mean, Sagittarius is all about like taking that risk, even though it may be scary, taking that risk, even though you don't know what's going to happen. You know, it's like get rid of the energy of fear, get rid of the energy of being caution for what? When you're a spiritual being having a human journey, when it's all about growth and learning and happiness and evolution at the end of the day. Yes, that's going to be struggle. Yes, that's going to be obstacles. Yes, that's going to be pain. Yes, that's going to be whatever, all of those emotions. But at the end of the day, when you really understand the bigger picture of what's really going on here, you know, it can be a lot less confusion and fear, because where there's confusion, there's fear, because I don't know, I'm scared. What if this don't happen? What if it don't work out for me? Or what if it's, you know, that type of thinking that is just really not like worthy of you, basically. Okay, confidence is the key to success with the nurture card. So now this is in the current energy. So this is definitely still have us in this energy of nurturing those emotions that come up, those thoughts that come up of, you know, it's not going to work out for me. I don't know. You know what I mean? That doubt, that doubt, that has to be the energy of doubt, self-doubt that one soul has to be nurtured by that soul. And as that soul nurtures that within itself, it shall be reflected in the relationships outside of itself. But this has to happen. This energy transfer has to happen in order for it to happen on its own on the outside. You know what I'm saying? We've been taught to just look for it on the outside, and if you ain't got it, goddamn, you should feel terrible, number one, about it, because you ain't shit. You know what I mean? And no. So nurture any type of like feelings that come up where you're feeling not worthy or not good enough or just not enough or you don't have enough. It's still that energy that's happening, you guys, okay? But this is a major shift that is taking place. Major. Because in the focus position, look at this. A new start is coming with the new moon card with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords has everything to do with the mental, the mind, the swords. In the tarot are our thoughts, how we are thinking, our perceptions, how we view shit. You know what I'm saying? If we're viewing shit with the wounded heart, what the hell type of feelings do you think that we're going to be feeling? You know what I'm saying? So there's heart healing that's taking place at this time as well. This is why the nurture card is here. Nurturing your heart in order to really tap into your heart's magnificent intelligence. Okay? It has to open. Meaning you have to work out of it on a continuous basis all day, every day, baby. That's how I move. I move with my heart, even when I'm angry, even when I'm sad, even when I'm feeling unjust, even when I'm feeling not good enough, even when I'm feeling like that lack energy, I still work out of my heart space. You know why? Because I love myself. And nothing outside of myself shall take that away from me. That love that I have for myself. I care about how I think. I care about how I feel. I care about the energy that I send out. Because I care about the energy that I'm asking to be returned to me. I care about me a lot. More than what you think about me. If it's negative. You know what I'm saying? Or if it makes me feel like not good enough. But see, we're working on that energy. Because we don't get to a point where nothing can make you feel less about yourself. You know what I mean? Major. A lot of you guys also could be getting like a lot of head pressure because there's something happening. There's going to be something happening with your brain. Like, I know this sounds crazy for some of y'all. You know what I mean? But like, when you raise your consciousness, you're opening up parts of inside of your brain, inside of your mental that have been laying dormant. You know what I mean? So this has to be a slow process. Take your time. Everything is on time. Everything is working out on time, how it's supposed to. Everything is always working out for your highest good. Always. Even when you don't feel like it is. It still is, because it's giving you an opportunity to nurture yourself, to care for yourself, to have compassion for yourself, to have empathy for yourself, to have that unconditional love for yourself, regardless of the mental condition I find myself in, regardless of the emotional condition I find myself in, regardless of the physical condition I find myself in, regardless of the conditions that I feel like other people put me in and make me feel, regardless of all that, I still have enough love to love myself regardless of the conditions. Regardless. Even if my mind is not where it should be, still love myself. I still have empathy for myself. That level of love for self is what's opening up. Okay? Not to just those that are hearing this message, but to the world eventually. But like, it's going to be up to the soul to, like, you know, choose to think they're worthy of themselves. This door is going to, it has no other choice but to be unlocked. Okay? You're very close to achieving your goal with the wizard. Absolutely. Because that's, I mean, your rainmaker, tapping into one's full potential, manifesting something from nothing, alchemy, bringing to fruition the connection between divine inspiration and the earthly realm. Absolutely. In order to master outside of yourself, you have to be able to master it. No one should be able to control how we feel or how we should think, even if it's, especially if it's thoughts that don't make us feel good about ourselves. We're supposed to take that as the truth. Just because everybody say that's how you're supposed to be doing. But we doing it, and that's just what it is. Well, yeah, maybe to your level of consciousness, yes. But that doesn't mean that that's the only level that's available. Okay? Prosperity lies ahead. You're on a path. Try not to judge yourself so much at this time as well. Okay? I mean, I'm just saying. Let me read this real quick. New Moon with Taurus. Since that's the theme. New Moon in Taurus. Look, and it's a number 44. Okay. You know what? I kind of want to pull a healing. Let me pull a healing message. I mean, obviously, with the prosperity lies ahead. I mean, you know, got some good shit coming. Okay. However that means to the soul. Whatever's due to the soul at that time, even if it's just a period of fucking rest, where I'm not worried about nothing. God, so glad I ain't worried about nothing. You know, my situation ain't changed so much, but Lord, I can stop worrying. You know, even if it's just that. If that's what that soul needs at that time, you know what I mean? That can be considered prosperity. But it's more than that. For a lot of you guys, it's more than that. All right, let's get a spirit message, please, for this message. Hang on in there. Hang on in there. Hang on in there. I'm gonna shuffle. At the end of the day, pride. Lord have mercy. We got pride here. Let's see what it's talking about. Look at that, number 7. All right, so this says, you may be acting, hold on. Humility is the key. When you are prideful, okay, when you are prideful, you become harsh and not conscious and not aware of your weaknesses. This can temporarily make you feel more powerful and superior to others, while at the same time cause you to be judgmental, unteachable, and unteachable. Exactly. I know for me, you guys, like, it was really difficult for me to let go of my, like, pride and ego when it came to, especially other people. You know what I'm saying? And specifically when showing compassion for other people when I didn't want to. If I feel like they hurt me or something like that, you know, I don't want to do this shit. Sorry. But I'm just saying, being honest. You know what I mean? It was very difficult. I had to open myself up to be able to see things from a different perspective. So you have to be able to be teachable, even when it hurts. You know what I mean? Let's see. Have you been fighting, quarreling, or disagreeing with others? Are you always trying to prove a point and defend your position? Do you think that you're always right? Now, let me tell y'all something, because this was definitely me. Okay. Sometimes it's just good to listen. For some of you, this is a time to listen more than give your opinion about what the person should be doing. And even like, it's almost like apply that with yourself as well. Maybe this is the time to listen for you too. Instead of like, well, I should be doing this and I should be doing this and I should be doing it. Like I said, maybe for some of you, this is a period of rest. This is a period of like sitting back. This is a period of listening. This is a period of, you know, recharging. You know what I mean? It's almost like give yourself that grace, right? By holding on to shadow pride, you are stopping yourself from progressing mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And for some of you guys, in dealing with a relationship partner, there's a lot of hurt behind y'all not speaking, not communicating, y'all not together. There's some pride because there's hurt. There's nurturing that's needed for that. For somebody, okay? Stop overestimating your importance and learn to be humble. Humble. So you know what this is too? I know what I deserve. I know what I deserve. I know what I deserve. Yes, you do. Yes, you're right. But maybe you don't know how to create it. Maybe you need to learn a little bit more as far as how to create what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. Like, it's okay. It's okay. That is all right. When you are too proud, you cannot hear other people's advice and cannot receive their assistance. Empowerment means that you can be soft, caring, aware, and gentle. Recognize that you need other people's support to achieve true success. At the end of the day, we're all connected. You know what I mean? All connected. It's almost like the key here is balance. It's always been about balance. It's always balance. Everything has to be balanced. Everything should be balanced. Everything has to have a balance. Okay? And sometimes when you feel like situations are unfair, there's still balance that's needed, but it may not be from someone else. It may be balancing something within you, right? For some, and for others, it's needing to like stand up more for yourself and speak up more for yourself. And others of you, it's like it's time to sit down, be quiet. Listen. Balance. Okay. Beautiful message. Remember, you're very close to achieving your goal. A new start is coming. Look at the bigger picture and stay confident in where you are right now. Okay? Because you're on a destined path at the end of the day, where prosperity lies ahead. All right? All right, you guys. Well, there is the message. Thank you so much. Hang on in there. And I'll talk to you later.